Hello, fellow human light beings. Welcome to a very special live guided meditation. Tonight we are going to connect with the goddess Sekhmet in order to finalize the healing of our planet as well as destroying the negativity that is still festering under the surface. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the goddess Sekhmet. So the mythology goes that the supreme deity, this is in Egyptian mythology, Amun. He's also king of Egypt when you look at the actual mythology. He is the king of Egypt, and he's the creator of the world. And at some point towards the end of his reign, the evildoers rebel against him and attack him, and I can't remember all the details, do all kinds of horrible things. And so he then sends his left eye. He sends his left eye, which is the sun. So his right eye is the moon, if I understand it. His left eye is the sun. And he sends the sun, who is his daughter, as well as his own Shakti, as well as his own, his wife, sister. So the whole, you get it. He sends the feminine part of him, which is his left eye, and he sends it out with the instruction to go and destroy all of the evil people. And so this being goes and does that. And then a few other things happen, but basically Sekhmet is the power of the source. And this is true, you find this in Vedic as well as in Taoist understanding, which is the feminine is the power, is the Shakti. And so he sends his Shakti, his feminine power, to go destroy the evil people. So anyway, we are going to use that, but Sekhmet is also called upon for healing. So Sekhmet is a mother figure. She's a mother deity, a feminine deity. And so similar to Kali, Kali looks very fearsome and frightening, and Westerners mistakenly call her the Vedic goddess of death, which is the furthest thing from the truth. She has these skulls around her neck, and she's got severed arms for a skirt, and blood is coming out of her mouth, and she has this horrible look on her face. And that is only, you see that if you are attacking her children. So when people see Kali in this form, it means that they're attached to the self-destructive emotional, psychological issues within them. Self-hatred, self-devaluation, insecurity, addiction, all the things that destroy them, but they're very attached to it. Greed. But when Kali comes to heal her children, she becomes furious at the things that are trying to destroy her children. And so if you see Kali and she looks terrifying, it means that you're attached. You're attached to the third dimension in a way that is self-destructive. It means you're not trusting your spirit, you're not connecting to your spirit. If you are connected to your spirit, then she appears to you as a beautiful maiden, and she's very healing and very sweet and loving, because that is the core of her. She's full of love. Kali is a mother that loves her children more than anything else, and she's completely devoted to destroying anything or anybody that tries to harm her children. And so Sekhmet is like that. And so she is called upon for healing for this very reason. But she also goes after the corrupt, evil people in the world. And so we're going to go connect with her. And we're going to see what she wants to do. And I don't know what's going to happen. I have a very strong personal connection with this deity. I didn't think I would. I had heard about people had gone to her temple in Karnak temple, I think, in Egypt, and they went into her temple. It was extremely old, thousands and thousands of years old, and there's a statue there. And people went into the small enclosure where the statue is, and they've had all kinds of extremely powerful spiritual experiences. And I thought, I wonder if there's something there. And so without having any expectations, I went into meditation, and I went there to her, and to my surprise, she knew who I was, and she was asking to be released. That apparently the Amun had put her there, and she wanted to be released, and she wanted to reconnect. And so I released her, and I released her onto the world to do her job, to destroy evil and to heal the innocent. So I have a very strong personal attachment to this deity, and I feel her presence. Before I did this, I asked, I said, hey, would you like me to do this life-guided meditation? And I got a very wonderful feeling, especially in my throat chakra. I felt all this energy in my throat. So we're going to go do that. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not going to try and speak on her behalf, but I will let you know what we find out, and we'll find out together. So, having said that, again, I've taken a few minutes to babble because it takes people a little while to get here. We've got a few people here, so we'll go ahead and get started. So if you would please, let me make sure that my sound is working appropriately, and then we'll get started. Because my sound turns itself down without it did it already. It turns itself down. I don't know why it does that. I don't tell it to do that. It just does that. Very annoying. All right, so now it's fixed. All right, so if you would please, go to your preferred meditative spot in your home. Get in your preferred meditative posture. Go ahead and close your eyes. And begin breathing long and deep. Let's take a deep inhale together. And hold. And exhale. Once again, take a deep breath in. Hold. And exhale. Once again, take a deep breath in and hold it. And exhale. Continue breathing long and deep. Allowing gravity to come in to take all of the tension out of your body. Imagine all of the tension, any physical, emotional, psychological discomfort allowing that to drain down out of your body, down into the earth, allowing gravity to pull all of that negativity down deep. Mother Earth loves to take your negative energy and transform it. And now we will go ahead and chant the Hul breath. And again, we're going to be sending energy to the earth for her healing. We're going to inhale light energy down through our crown, down to our feet. Exhaling, chanting the Hul sound, releasing that down deep into the earth. We will continue like that. Inhale with me and begin. And please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. Continue breathing long and deep, allowing this energy to flow down through your body into the earth, and allowing the earth to send refined energy back up through your spine to your pineal gland and out into the universe, allowing these two energies of heaven and earth to pass through you, to commingle in your heart, connect you more deeply to your most authentic spiritual self. Give me a moment. I'm going to see if I can communicate with Sekhmet. In case I didn't tell you, Sekhmet is a lion-headed goddess. So she is depicted as a beautiful female human with the head of a lioness. And she became so infuriated when she was released upon the corrupt, evil people. She destroyed all of them. She became associated with a bloodlust. And so in order to pacify her, they gave her some I believe they gave her some beer that had some kind of red coloring in it, and she drank it all up, and that calmed her down. So we are going to release her to help destroy the negativity on this planet. There are still some very, very evil people doing some very evil things underneath the surface. And we are going to lovingly release her to free the children, to free ETs that have been taken captive, to free the people that are enslaved. And simultaneously, with her loving, motherly instincts, she is going to seek out all the children, meaning all of the human beings who have been damaged or wounded, and she will seek to give them healing, transformation. Her healing is a cleansing healing, which means that it will benefit you to be willing to be self-examining, to take a look at your part in the damage that has been done to you, and be willing to shift and take responsible action in your life to change into your highest, most vibrant, powerful, conscious self. So continue breathing long and deep, and if you would, bring to your mind the vision of a beautiful human woman with the head of a lioness. And let me see where we will go next. Okay, so that was very quick. She wants us to go to her temple. So it's okay if you've never seen this temple. It is where she resides. She has a statue of herself, and it is in a stone temple in Egypt, and it's just basically a very small rectangular room, and up above it there is a square that is cut into the ceiling, and the sunlight shines down in the darkness upon her stone, very black stone statue. So allow yourself to imagine that, if you will. So let's make this a CE5 type of meditation where we tap into our heart center. Tap into the love and the compassion that you have for all conscious beings, especially all of the conscious beings on planet Earth. Allow your energy to come out of your heart center. Allow it to rise up through the roof of your home, continuing to rise higher and higher. We don't have to leave Earth. Let me make sure about that. No, we are going to leave Earth. So we're going to go up through the atmosphere, higher and higher, until we break through Earth's magnetic field, gravitational field, and we are now floating in interplanetary space. What we're going to do now is we are going to connect with the sun. So allow the power of the sun to completely fill your astral body. Send love to the sun. Tell her how much you love her, how much you appreciate her. Thank her for ceaselessly 24 hours a day sending her joy and her bliss and her happiness and her nourishment to Earth. Spend a moment telling the sun how much you love and appreciate her. And please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. Now, if you would, I'd like for you to look down on beautiful green planet Earth and allow yourself to find the Egypt. Go ahead and find Egypt on planet Earth. And then we're going to allow ourselves to begin descending back down into Earth's atmosphere. We're filled with all this power of the sun, and we are moving down closer and closer, closer and closer until we get to Egypt, and we are going to allow ourselves to descend into the Karnak temple site. It's okay if you've never seen it before. I've never seen it. I don't know what the whole thing looks like. But we allow ourselves to go to a black enclosed room made of stone. And in there is a beautiful and interesting ancient statue of Sekhmet. And we see that she is a human female with the head of a lioness. And there's a disc behind her head which represents the sun. So if you would, we are going to focus on her. First, spend a moment saying hello and send her love and ask if she will allow us to send her energy from the sun. And please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. And of course, she's extremely excited to receive our energy. So what we're going to do is we're going to chant the Huar mantra, which, as you know, is the earth transforming to a higher dimension with solar energy. We are going to send this energy directly into this beautiful statue of Sekhmet and just channel as much of the power of the sun as you feel comfortable into Sekhmet. Inhale and begin chanting with me. Please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. Allow this energy that we've released to vibrate within the stone walls of this temple, and allow yourself to imagine that this statue now is transforming into a live being. It's no longer made out of stone. Allow her to transform into a living being. I'm also seeing behind her head that disc has now turned to a beautiful red color. This represents the transformative power, the blood of the wicked that feeds her and empowers her. And I'm getting the sense that she's wanting now to give back to us. So I will let you have a moment alone with her. I can feel her energy coming back towards me. So go ahead and, with kindness and with love, reach out and communicate with her and allow her to share with you whatever she would like to say. Maybe she would like to heal something within you. I'll let you have a moment alone with Sekhmet. Now please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. If you have not already done so, I invite you to invite the power of Sekhmet to come and merge with you. Allow her energy to merge with yours, giving you strength and power and love and healing. Allow her now to be completely part of you. Now, if you wish, you can choose to see through her. So we're now going to allow her to leave the temple. She knows where she wants to go. I'm not going to direct her. So I'm seeing me through her eyes. She's walking out of the temple, out into the surrounding desert, out into the sunlight. She's looking up into the sky, and she just begins flying up into the sky until she breaks through out of Earth's atmosphere. This is very interesting. As she breaks through Earth's atmosphere, there are a squadron of light being ships that are surrounding her. And at this moment, the light beings are, through their ships, are sending energy directly into her, like she's being shot with beautiful white light lasers, but this is healing her and empowering her. I'm seeing what looks like stones cracking and falling off. And she's growing and expanding from within. And now she is filled with this beautiful white light that is pulsating from her. She is now turned and facing the earth. She looks very intent. And she's going, now she's asking me to release her to go down to earth. So give me a moment. And I'm now seeing that she is like an enraged lioness. She is now racing down towards earth. And I'm seeing her going towards Europe. And she's headed towards what looks like the WEF headquarters. Anyway, there's that's where a lot of the power is centralized. And then a large part of her is breaking off and going towards Washington, D.C. And just she's like lightning bolt. She's going off in all these different directions to all these different cities and places where the dark force elites have consolidated their power. And now she's looking back towards us, and she's inviting us to chant the Huar mantra, which will go directly to her, which she will use to destroy the negativity in the dark forces. So inhale, focus on giving her your power, chant with me. Please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. am trying to assess what is happening. I feel like the energy is shifting. So the feeling I get is it's like a lightning strike. So the energy has been sent, and now we sit back and wait for the changes, the dynamic, transformative changes that will occur. And now comes the time for the healing. So she is now coming back towards us. And of course her mouth is covered in what looks like blood. So I'd like for you to imagine that you have a very large pail of some kind of liquid that will be calming to her. Some kind of drink. It can be beer, it can be the nectar of immortality. And I'd like for you to imagine that you're holding this and that it is a red color. And she's coming to you, she's tired and she's crazed and she's thirsty, so hand her this large container of red liquid and allow her to drink it. And while she's drinking, let's chant the Hul breath. Inhale. Hul. Please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. I am now seeing her looking refreshed and happy and peaceful again. So spend a moment with her and allow her to now send to you her healing energy, addressing any healing in your mind or your body that needs to be addressed. And I'm experiencing her once again, sending herself into my body and becoming fused with my energy, with my mind, feeling her beautiful healing power surge through my whole being. Yeah, the power is getting more and more intense, very, very pleasing, very healing, and yet very powerful, moving through my whole body. And so what I'd like for us to do now is for us to imagine that we're coming back down. Wait, no, you don't want to do that? Oh, all right. So what she's telling me is that she wants us to take her to our 5D world. She says she wants to go there and play with all of us in the new world. All right, so if you would please bring to mind your perfect 5D world if you haven't already created one, and focus on that. I'm imagining myself going back to that beautiful subtropical rainforest right there on the coast of the New Earth, Australia there. And I'm going to allow myself to appear sitting on the beautiful crystal throne that I have. So I'm imagining myself materializing there, sitting on that throne. I'm seeing all of the light family around me who are waiting. And again, let me describe the beauty of this place. There is so much light energy that is in this place. There is nothing but love and joy and peace and harmony and passion and beauty. All conscious beings can see into the heart and the soul of every other conscious being. There is no feeling of isolation. There is no need for fear, anger, violence, greed. There is no money. There is no government. There are no banks. There is just humans connected to their own spirit. And there are innumerable amounts of higher dimensional extraterrestrial beings that have chosen to come and live on this new earth. Many of them will incarnate there, either as humans or whatever species they are. All of the non-physical spirits will be there as well. All of the elves and the fairies and the earth spirits. There will be beings coming from other dimensions that don't have physical bodies that also want to be a part of this magical world. And from there will be places of power that will be represented by megalithic circles, and I'm seeing like quartz crystal megalithic circles, and people will be able to go there, and this will be a portal into the lower third dimensional earth, and people will be able to send love and power to their loved ones who have chosen to stay behind, or any humans that are seeking to evolve. I see this isn't the earth that we know. It's not even in the same part of space. It's in a different part of the universe, but it is connected still to the third dimensional earth. And Sekhmet is there, and she is transforming herself into the Shakti of healing and love. This is a healing for her. She's been in a state of warfare and anger for thousands of years, and this allows her to release all of that and to heal and to become what she truly wants to be, which is a beautiful spirit of healing and support and love and nurturing. She's actually incredibly tender and sweet and loving, and now she's able to be her true self. And she's thanking us for freeing her and for helping her to find her new home. And she says that she's going to prepare the higher dimensional earth for us and make it an even more beautiful and loving place for us while we finish our work on this 3D earth. She will be there waiting to welcome us into the new world. So please take a moment with whatever beings are there, whatever beings you would like to communicate with. Allow them to come before you. They are going to perform a healing on us. So allow yourself to be sitting or lying down comfortably in your perfect 5D world. And I'm told they are now going to begin doing a healing on us. So let us chant the Hul breath, focusing on our own healing and regeneration. And just continue relaxing, breathing long and deep. We'll continue like this and allow Sekhmet and the other light beings to send us healing and regeneration. And I'm being told that many of us are having a hard time balancing these two worlds, that we live in two different dimensions, and it's hard for us to realize that because our focus is where we physically are, so we're not as consciously aware that half of us is in a higher dimensional state. And so we're being given a stronger connection to the higher dimensions so that we can go through our daily lives and have a more powerful connection to the highest earth which is being prepared for us. And now, if you would, spend a moment with whatever light being family member wishes to come in front of you and allow them to communicate whatever message they have for you. Please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. So from this moment on, anytime that you wish to connect to your power, you can bring to mind Sekhmet in the new higher dimensional earth, and she will instantly be there to give you healing and confidence and power and love. If you wish to have a personal, ongoing connection with her, you can get any symbol that represents her and either wear it or have it in your home and just communicate to her like a healing, as if she is your healing mother, and she will be there whenever you ask. She's very grateful to you for releasing her and allowing her to transform. And so because of the work you've done here, she will always be with you and come to your aid whenever you think of her. No matter how bad things get, you can reach out and she will come to your aid. Let me see if there's any last minute things that she would like to say. Okay, those were all very personal things to me, so I don't feel the need to repeat those. She will be saying something personal to you, I imagine. Okay, so with that, we're not going to end this meditation because we are already in this higher dimensional place. On the count of 3, if you would like to, you are free to open your eyes and bring your focus back to wherever you choose to be. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You can open your eyes. So, let's do a little bit of grounding. Rub the palms of your hands together, put them over your eyes. Inhale the energy through your eyes to your pineal and then all the way down to your feet. Inhale. Exhale into the earth. Inhale. Exit into the earth. One last time, inhale. Exhale into the earth. Rub your eyes, your face, scalp, back of the neck, front of the neck, arms, shoulders, chest. Bring yourself back into your body. Okay. Well, that's that. I'm not going to say anything more. Let's let this energy do what it needs to do. Feel free to continue meditating, communicating, whatever you choose. I recommend making sure that you don't do anything too intense. Get some rest, drink some fluids, all those good things. And we can come back and share notes on what we experienced. Thank you, my friends. I love you and I appreciate all of you. You are all the most important being that has ever existed, and I'm honored to be in your presence. And until next time, please be very good to yourselves, and I will see you all very soon.